Hi, my name is Nicole Garcia, colorist here at Roush Media. Today I'm going to show you a quick look at how we accomplished some of the looks we created for the film 10,000 Days. So here is the interface of the Film Master. We graded this film from the Nucoda Film Master, and we graded this with the red raw material coming from the Red 1 camera. Alright, so let's stop at one of these shots. I just want to show you one cool thing with the DVO tools in the Nucoda Film Master. The director wanted his film to have this extra sharp look. What we did was we added some sharpening to the eye. And let's get a closer look, and you can see all the detail crisp and clear. So let's look at his eye over here. It's hiding in the shadows. We have created a shape around his eye. And right here, let's see. I'll turn this on and off for you just to show you how the eye looked before when it was hidden deep in the shadows. And just to give you a look at what we had before, here's the red raw material. And here's the graded image. Alright, so let's go to this next shot. You can see that rustic post-apocalyptic look. This is actually a shot we sent out to the VFX team to have them composite. We have isolated the background. There's the original shot without the matte, and here's the shot with us grading the background with the matte. And now you see the matte. So what's good about having a matte with this VFX shot is that we get total control of color grading the background from the foreground so that we can make the clouds in the background seem more deep, gloomy, and rich. And we won't be interfering with our actors in the foreground. Alright, so let's move to this next shot. Right now you're looking at the ungraded material. Here's the graded material. What we're going to accomplish here is we're going to create a key to isolate the redness from the actress's face and her scar. So here's the key. It's not as fine-tuned as we would like it, so we're going to go ahead and fine-tune that key just to isolate only the areas with some red color values in them. This will give us control to take down some of that red in the actress's face along with that scarf. There's the ungraded shot. Here's the graded shot with some of the red taken a pinch down. In this next shot, we have a fight scene, and one of the dominant things we wanted to bring out was the blood spill from the hammer. So we did that with selecting the key and isolating the red color tone. Here's the color with the actual grade on it. Alright, so moving on to the next shot, just to talk more about shapes. So you can see that we have a rectangular shape with a little bit of softness, knocking down the actor's wardrobe, and we have a square shape that I have already set tracking points to track the actor's face while he's in movement. You can see some inside softening and outside softening happening. Let me adjust this down to actually get his face in there. You can see that his face is a little bit red, so we want to isolate that with the shape and have it track. So creating the shape, tracking it with the actor's face, we were able to go into the hue curves, choose some of that red in there, and take a little bit of the saturation off of it. Alright, so with that shape, let me just bring up his face a little bit because we're losing him in that shadow, and we really want to see his face. So just to give you guys a little treat, I'll show you the trailer for 10,000 Days.
Comet U-23 hurtled through our solar system. The comet knocked the Earth out of its orbit away from the sun. And the freezing began. That was 10,000 days ago.
You gotta come and see this.
What is all this?
Power like you have never imagined.
We can penetrate their fortress.
I want no part in your fight.
He keeps all of us out here on the ice.
What chance do they have?
They're gonna make it, they're gonna survive, they're coming back.
I am willing to risk everything to change the future.
Blood will be spilled.
They're not gonna make it.
We will fight! And we will survive!
Alright guys, well thank you for watching my demo. Again, my name is Nicole Garcia and I'm a colorist here at Roush Media. Have a great day.